All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It's a Wednesday. You know what that means? Say it with me. It is Wanderlust Wednesday here in the cave. We are mixing it up a little bit here today. What did you guys think yesterday? We nice show, a little bit of nice show there about some live music. If you didn't check in, we saw the Violent Femmes on Sunday. That was pretty awesome. I think I was thinking about today, and I realized today is Paul Chabot's birthday, and Paul Chabot, dedicated caver, professor, rock cave professor emeritus, multiple show attendee. I think there's a jacket around here for him. I got him that one of those jean jackets, maybe. Is he a part of the 5-time club yet? I think he is, and we tend to do somewhere between 12 and 19-minute episodes when he's on. We'll just say happy birthday to Paul, and I thought, well, why not do something Wanderlust Wednesday for Paul? And as some of you know, Paul, I mean, he likes all kinds of music, but he definitely leans a little bit into the heavier stuff. And I can't speak to some of the music he listens to because he has me beat when it comes to that. He listens to bands like Volbeat. I'm not familiar with Volbeat. But he's got a pretty big repertoire when it comes to the heavy stuff. Obviously, huge fans of AC/DC, Metallica, all that stuff. But then I thought, well, we're getting close to Halloween, and typically I've done a big week or two leading up to Halloween over the years. We're not doing that this year, but we've had a whole lot of fun with that. But I'm like, well, it is fall. The leaves are starting to come down. And he did text me the other day. He's like, the most wonderful time of the year. So even though we've talked about this band before, we're going to talk about him again today because some of you haven't watched all episodes. And we've picked up more listeners on YouTube, by the way. Lots happening on my channel on YouTube. I was sitting strong at 324 followers for like a year. Whew, so many. And now, for some reason, over the last couple of months, we're up to 371. And my videos are getting a little bit more views now and again. So, we're getting up there. But anyway, so there's lots of people who haven't seen all 993 episodes. So we're going to talk about this band. It is my favorite time of year when it comes to this music. And we're talking about, of course, Type O Negative. Yes, that's right. The gothic metal band out of Brooklyn. Personal favorite of Paul and I. Love this band. And if you don't know it, again, this year you're checking out some of these songs. But again, formed in 1989 out of Brooklyn when Peter Steele leaves his thrash band Carnivore and forms this band with Kenny Hickney on guitar, Josh Silver on keyboard, and Sal Abrascato on drums. And they put out some amazing records. I think they had nine albums or something like that. Peter Steele, just a towering, imposing figure as lead singer and bass player, 6'8", garbage man in Brooklyn. He didn't even want to quit his job when they were telling him when they started to get successful and tour. But anyways, known as the Drab Four, this is definitely what you would say gothic metal at its best. They put out a couple of releases in 1990. First one, Slow, Deep, and Hard. And then the origin of the Feces was it was supposed to be a live album, but then it was a fake live album. And it was some of the songs from Slow, Deep, and Hard. And then it was some covers, including Black Sabbath, Paranoid. And then 1993, that's where we sit right with our favorite is Bloody Kisses. And that's where I come in when I first heard Bloody Kisses at Music Outlet. And there's that Chris Smith again. We can't find that guy. We were just obsessed with this record. The critics loved it. The fans loved it. It was great. They got MTV Airplay, Rolling Stone magazine, VH1. They finally did go on a world tour. They wanted him to tour, and he was reluctant to leave that garbage man job. Those are hard to get in Brooklyn. Probably very lucrative. But this just put them on the map as far as music is concerned. And so many songs to like on this record. We'll get to those in a few minutes. Just do a little bit more of their resume. They put out October Rust in 1996. Continued with their success. That one went gold as well. And that one had songs like My Girlfriend's Girlfriend and Love You to Death. The themes of sex and death and depression and then nature. That's pretty much sums them up. They did a cover of Cinnamon Girl, Neil Young, on that record. Then it got a little bit dark. Peter Steele had some deaths in his life, in his family. World Coming Down was a little bit darker. They put out a greatest hits called Least Worst, the least worst of Type O Negative. They put out Life is Killing Me in 2003 and Dead Again in 2007. And then Peter Steele would die in 2010 of seemingly an aneurysm, they believe. And that was rough. But let's get back to Bloody Kisses. What a record this is. The album cover, I'm going to post that here. The original album cover and then the less uncensored album cover. But this music is just, the organ and just his voice. He's got this deep voice, and it's just so good. And you got songs on there, but the two songs you really need to listen to if you do anything at all are Black Number One, Little Miss Scarol, and Christian Woman. Those are just awesome songs. Summer Breeze, they did a remake of Summer Breeze, Seals and Crofts. There's a bunch of other good songs on there. I was going to pull out the album a second ago and read some more of the songs, the actual record album, and then I realized I lent it to Paul Chabot. I'm pretty sure. I think he has it. So there you go. But Black Number One, just love it. The words to this song, she's got a date at midnight with Nosferatu. You see her hair smells like burning leaves. Lily Munster's got nothing on you, and then you hear the Munsters theme for a second. Boo Bitchcraft is one of my favorite phrases. Anyway, it's all about hair dye, but it's so good, and it's just, and it's just amazing. And Christian Woman, also amazing. I've yet to hear someone take my advice and listen to this record and then comment on it. You've got a mission today when you talk about Type O Negative. Paul and I, we went to see Type O Negative many moons ago at Toad's Place in New Haven when we had young children. And I've told the story before, but they didn't go on the stage until like 10 o'clock at night or something, some real late. When we figured that out, we went next door for coffee. I remember sitting there just being like, we got to wake up, dude. This is going to be a late show. Anyway, so we did get a chance to see them, which is awesome. So, Type O Negative, your songs of the day are Black Number One and Christian Woman. I'm sure he's going to throw some other songs out there that he likes even equally as much. He'll chime in on this on his birthday. So happy birthday to Paul and Type O Negative this time of year. Perfect gift for you. They do make. I realized they made a Black Number One candle, and I tried to get it for his birthday. And it says like Little Miss Scarol on it or something, but it's sold out everywhere. So there you go. All right, Paul, happy birthday. You're checking out Type O Negative today on Wanderlust Wednesday. Whatever you're doing today, I hope it involves music. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.